Welcome to the show, everybody, and let me tell you, today's topic is a heavy one. We're diving deep into the world of weapons, the tools of destruction that have shaped human history for better or worse. From ancient tools of war to modern instruments of destruction, these weapons have changed the course of history. We're talking about the kind of firepower that can level cities, wipe out entire populations, and leave a scar on the planet for centuries. We're going to break down the science behind these weapons, the psychology of the people who use them, and the lasting impact they have on our world. So buckle up, folks, it's going to be a wild ride. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the big one, the one that changed everything, the nuclear bomb. This isn't just a weapon, it's a force of nature unleashed. The sheer power of these things is unfathomable. We're talking splitting atoms, unleashing unimaginable energy, and creating firestorms that can be seen for miles. And the aftermath? Forget about it. We're talking radiation sickness, fallout, and long-term genetic damage. Look at what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's like someone dropped a match on a tinderbox. Cities vaporized, hundreds of thousands dead in an instant, and the shadows of the victims burned into the very fabric of the buildings. The craziest part is that these things are still out there. Thousands of them just waiting to be used. It's a terrifying thought, man. It makes you wonder about the future of humanity, you know? Now, nuclear weapons are terrifying, no doubt, but they're also loud and obvious. Biological weapons, on the other hand, are a whole different kind of fear. These things are insidious, man. We're talking about weaponized viruses, bacteria, toxins, all designed to spread disease and death on a massive scale. Imagine a weapon that you can't see, smell, or taste, but it's all around you, silently infecting people. Anthrax, smallpox, Ebola, the plague. These are just a few examples of the horrors that biological weapons can unleash. It's like something out of a nightmare, a silent and invisible killer that can bring a nation to its knees. And the worst part, it's not just about the initial outbreak. These things can mutate, spread, and come back to haunt us for generations. It's a Pandora's box that we should never open. Chapter 3. Chemical warfare, the horrors of mustard gas and beyond. All right, so we've talked about nukes and bioweapons, but let's not forget about chemical warfare. This is some truly horrific stuff, man. We're talking about using toxic chemicals to injure, disable, or kill people on a massive scale. Think about mustard gas in World War I. Soldiers choking to death in the trenches, their lungs burning, skin blistered and raw. It's a slow and agonizing way to die. And the psychological impact, forget about it. These weapons are designed to instill terror and break the enemy's spirit. And the scary part is that chemical weapons are constantly evolving. Nerve agents like sarin and VX are even more lethal, capable of shutting down the nervous system and killing people within minutes. It's a chilling thought, man. Chapter 4, From Muskets to Machine Guns, the Evolution of Firearms. Now let's bring it back to something a little more familiar, firearms. These bad boys have been around for centuries, but their evolution has been nothing short of remarkable. From simple muskets to high-powered rifles and machine guns, firearms have changed the face of warfare. Think about it. The ability to project force over a distance to take down an enemy from afar, it's a game changer. But with every technological advancement comes a darker side. The more efficient and deadly these weapons become, the easier it is to take human life. And then you have the proliferation of firearms, especially here in the US. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But one thing's for sure. The easy availability of guns has had a profound impact on our society, for better or worse. Chapter 5. The future of warfare drones and the rise of remote killing. All right, folks, let's talk about the future of warfare, and it's looking pretty damn scary. We're talking about drones, man. Unmanned aerial vehicles that can be controlled from thousands of miles away. These things are like something out of a sci-fi movie, but they're real, and they're changing the game. No boots on the ground, no risk to the pilot, just pinpoint strikes from the sky. It's almost too easy, like playing a video game. But here's the thing, drones raise a whole host of ethical and moral questions. When you remove the human element from warfare, does it make it too easy to pull the trigger? Does it desensitize us to the cost of war? These are questions we need to be asking ourselves. Outro and a call for peace, reflecting on the cost of war. Man, we've covered some heavy stuff today. From nuclear bombs to drones, the destructive power of these weapons is undeniable. It's enough to make you question the sanity of humanity, but here's the thing, these weapons are just tools. It's up to us, the human race, to decide how we use them. These weapons, while powerful, remind us of the importance of striving for peace and the devastating consequences of war. We need to learn from our past mistakes, to understand the true cost of conflict, and to work towards a future where these weapons are never used again. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.